Hi guys, this is Addison at Fort Stewart, and today we're going to talk about wrappers. Okay, so when we talk about wrappers, we're talking about all these pretty little boxes that you can put around text. And actually not just text, you can put them around accordions and pictures and really all kinds of stuff. You can find all the different wrappers that are available to you on this website or this link on the Fort Stewart website. You also should have them on your page, on your website, but if you can't find it, I'll put a link to mine on the comments. So yeah, you've got white box, black box, tan box, gray box, red box, yellow box, black outline box, white box, and yeah, a lot, okay? So, and some of these are actually available to you just as blocks. So we're going to go through a couple of these, but they're pretty simple. Now look at these. So you see where this says style, it says tan box. That's what you're going to need to remember. So gray box right here. And we're going to start with tan box. Now I've got a couple of things that I've copied from the SFL TAP page. So that's what we're going to wrap first. We're going to start with the tan box. So I'm going to wrap this text in a tan box. And also these two titles are header 2. So I'm going to go to add content. I'm going to scroll all the way down. And you guys see this wrapper start and wrapper close. So first I'm going to go with wrapper start. Okay. Now, the ID can be whatever you want it to be. You just need to remember it. And it can't be anything else on the page. So if you've got two different wrappers on the page, they can't both be SFL. They've got to be SFL1 and SFL2 or something like that. So this is whatever you want. And then the class would be tan-box. Okay? Now, we need to close it. So scroll all the way down. There's the close. There it is. And the ID is the one that you needed to remember, right? SFL. Now check it out. You see how much space it takes up on your page in edit mode? It does not take up space on your page to a guest. So let's see how we did. Okay, so with just a couple of blocks, we've made these yellow, we've made them all caps, we made this tan, we've got some padding, and we've got a little yellow line up here. It's super simple, okay, and no spacing. Now let's say I want this to be a tan box, okay, so all of this to be a tan box. I'm going to go back into edit mode. And I'm going to move these over here. And actually, you know what? I don't want them to be a tan box. I want them to be a gray box. So let's say I changed my mind, right? So I can go to Edit Block, Gray Box. Okay, now these are all header 2. I'm going to show you this really quick before I publish. Okay, so in the simple accordion, you can go to settings. You see how the tag is set for 2? All right, so just remember that. So I've got a text box and the simple accordion, and it's all wrapped up in one large wrapper, right? So that's pretty awesome, right? It kind of all grouped together. But these kind of look kind of silly with them all caps like that because they're not the main title of the text of the idea. So let's go in here and let's change the titles to heading 3. The only thing about the wrappers is that you have to go in and out of edit mode to actually see what you're doing and your changes. Okay, that's a little bit better, right? So you can see that how it's just a little bit more, it looks more like a subordinate idea or information to the Fort Stewart SFL tab. Okay, now, so those are the wrappers, and that's how these black outline boxes also work down here. But the black box and the yellow box work as blocks. So let me show you. You can also use the black box as a wrapper as well. So you can have this say black box, or you can use the black box feature. Totally up to you. So this is the black box feature. Okay, so I can use that, or I could have wrote black dash box in here, and all of this would have been a black box. We also have a yellow one. Not quite yellow though. It's like I don't know. It's like more canary. Now, do you see how this says use header 2 for headline? Okay, so if we want our text to be red and all caps like this, we need it to be header 2. So I'm going to make this heading 2, and voila, it's magic. Oh, it's magic. Sorry, just popped in my head. All right, now let's do the red one. And on this one, it doesn't remind you, but this heading is white, which you also have to make heading 2. And done. All right, guys. That's it for wrappers. Like I said, you can wrap all kinds of things, whatever you want. Really, just make sure you have the start and the end, and make sure you know, they're in the same column, or else you're going to be wrapping the whole page, and that kind of stuff. And once again, I will put the link to the Webmaster Helpful Tips page in the comments. If you have any questions about wrappers, let us know or comment on this video. All right, guys, thanks for tuning in.